Welcome to today's deep dive. I'm your host, and our mission today is to take your notes on the newly announced Metaphor ReFantazio Orchestra World Tour and, well, extract the real gems.
And I am here as your resident gaming and music expert to help you figure out why this Japanese phenomenon is selling out venues worldwide.
Okay, let's unpack this. The game's publisher, ATLUS West, is officially taking this massive symphonic event out of Japan and bringing it across North America, Europe, and Asia throughout 2026 and 2027.
What's fascinating here is the sheer scale and ambition of the production.
Right, it's huge.
It really is. We aren't just talking about a rock band playing background music to some gameplay footage projected on a screen.
Yeah.
This is a massive live event featuring a full orchestra and a massive choir. They're all performing composer Shoji Meguro's acclaimed score.
Meguro is incredible.
Oh, absolutely. He is famous for blending sweeping traditional orchestral swells with unexpected genres like religious chanting or even jazz. So hearing a full choir belt out those intense battle anthems live is what translates the game's tension into something you physically feel in your chest.
That physical sensation totally makes sense. Hearing those boss battle themes in my living room is one thing, but sitting in a massive theater with a live choir basically screaming in Latin.
Exactly. It hits different.
It's going to be a completely different level of intense. But here's where it gets really interesting. For a game as dense as Metaphor, how does a live show capture a plot about royal assassinations and curses without getting bogged down? Because as we know, the game's fantasy setting, the United Kingdom of Euchronia, has a massive amount of lore.
Well, that's where the music steps up as a crucial narrative device. We all know the core journey, right? The king's death, triggering the tournament, following the hero in the fairy Gallica, and trying to lift the curse on the presumed dead prince.
Right, the core quest.
Instead of just summarizing those events, the live performance uses musical motifs to guide you through that political intrigue and magic. It captures the emotional arcs rather than just spelling out the literal plot points.
So it's really about experiencing the themes, not just getting a recap of the story.
Precisely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, the core of that narrative is fundamentally about uniting diverse tribes and forming unexpected alliances across a fractured kingdom.
And that translates to the live show.
It does. When you put that into a live concert and setting day, the music physically surrounds the audience. You are sitting in a hall with thousands of other fans who are all sharing that journey. It actively mirrors the game's actual themes of camaraderie and bridging divides.
Which brings us to where you can actually experience this. The tour is massive, and you can check the official Metaphor ReFantazio website to grab tickets, but let's look at the scale of this route.
It is quite a lineup.
It really is. It kicks off this October in the U.S. with stops like the Texas Trust Credit Union Theater in Dallas on October 9th, Chicago's Auditorium Theater on the 11th, and the Peacock Theater in L.A. on the 13th.
And the journey doesn't stop there. It immediately heads to Asia, playing the Kaohsiung Cultural Center GD Hall in Taiwan on October 31st.
Wow, so they jump right over.
Right into it. Then, through November 2026, it hits the Prince Mahidol Hall in Singapore and the Esplanade Theater in Bangkok. Finally, they cross into Europe in early 2027, playing iconic venues like the Eventum Apollo in London on January 22nd and Le Grand Rex in Paris on January 24th.
The scale of this is just wild. And hey, if you want to brush up on the lore and appreciate that brilliant score before the show rolls into your city, you can play the game right now on Xbox Series X and S, Windows, PS5, PS4, and Steam.
Definitely worth playing beforehand.
For sure. So what does this all mean? Ultimately, it's a unique celebration of music storytelling and community blending the themes of the game with live orchestral brilliance.
This raises an important question. If a video game soundtrack can consistently sell out massive, iconic global concert halls, just like the classical symphonies of past centuries, how might this permanently blur the line between interactive entertainment and traditional high art?